স্টার্ট করব। Hello students, my today's topic is vitamin D. It is the continuation of fat soluble vitamins. Vitamin D is also known as anti-rachitic factor. It is steroid in nature. At least 10 different compounds with anti-rachitic properties are known. Only two of them, that is vitamin D2 and vitamin D3, are physiologically important. Vitamin D2 is called argocalciferol. It is of fungal origin. Vitamin D3 is called cholecalciferol. It is of animal origin. But both are equally active and have similar biological activities. Now, synthesis of vitamin D. 7-dihydrocholesterol present in malpighian layer of our skin is the precursor of vitamin D. On exposure to sunlight, it is converted to cholecalciferol or vitamin D3. Ergosterol on ultraviolet exposure produces argocalciferol or vitamin D2. This is the method of commercial preparation of vitamin D. Look at the figure. Start করব. Look at the figure. In the figure you can see 7-dihydrocholesterol is converted to cholecalciferol or vitamin D3 on exposure to sunlight, and also how ergosterol is converted to argocalciferol or vitamin D2 on exposure to sunlight. Activation of vitamin D. Dietary vitamin D3 is absorbed with lipids. It requires bile salts for its absorption. It is transported to liver by blood in combination with vitamin D binding protein. In liver, vitamin D3 or cholecalciferol is hydroxylated at 25th position by the action of the enzyme cholecalciferol 25 hydroxylase to form 25 hydroxycholecalciferol. This is the major transport and storage form of vitamin D3. Liver, adipose tissues and skeletal muscles are storage sites. 25 hydroxycholecalciferol, also called calcidiol, is further hydroxylated at first position by alpha hydroxylase enzyme in kidneys to form 125 dihydroxycholecalciferol or calcitriol. Most potent and active form of vitamin D3 is calcitriol. Vitamin D3 that is first produced in our body is in inactive form. So, for proper functioning, it is to be activated in liver and kidney. In liver, it is hydroxylated at 25th position, and in kidney, it is hydroxylated at 1 position and forms 125 dihydroxycalciferol or calcitriol. So, vitamin D3 is also converted to 24-25 dihydroxy vitamin D3, but it is an inactive form and its synthesis is reciprocally related to calcitriol. This is the figure showing activation of vitamin D in liver and kidneys. Next. Vitamin D3 is also called a prohormone. Cholecalciferol is called prohormone, which on hydroxylation produces the hormone calcitriol. According to definition of hormone, calcitriol is called a hormone as it is synthesized in one tissue and transported in blood to act on other tissues. But newer concepts of hormones include autocrine and paracrine actions of hormone. In this context, calcitriol is a hormone. Its actions on kidneys can be considered as autocrine actions. Mechanism of actions of vitamin D. Vitamin D acts like a steroid hormone. Being lipid soluble, vitamin D it freely diffuses into the cell across its membrane. Once inside this target cell, it binds to vitamin D receptor with high affinity. The calcitriol VDR or vitamin D receptor complex that binds to specific sites on the target gene. The binding influences the gene transcription to produce its effects. Now I am going to discuss the functions of vitamin D. Intestine, kidneys and bones are the main target organs where vitamin D acts. The main function of vitamin D is to increase the serum level of calcium and phosphate. Functions in intestine. Calcitriol induces the synthesis of calbindin protein and also the calcium ion transporters on mucosal cells. That is, it increases the transcriptions of mRNA for calbindin protein and calcium ion transporters. The net effect is the increased transport of calcium ion from intestinal lumen to blood after absorption through mucosa. Phosphate absorption also occurs along with calcium. Actions on renal tubules. Calcitriol increases reabsorption of calcium ion and phosphate from renal tubules. So, urinary excretion of both calcium and phosphates are decreased. Action on bone. Calcitriol enhances the osteoblastic activity in bone and causes bone mineralization. Calcitriol upregulates the expression of mRNA of bone matrix proteins like osteocalcin, osteopontin in osteoblast. These cells produce alkaline phosphatase enzyme which hydrolyzes several inorganic phosphates, increasing phosphate ion concentration. Together with increased calcium ion concentration, the ionic product of calcium ion and phosphate increases above the solubility product and causes their deposition in bone, which is called mineralization of bone. Other effects of vitamin D. Vitamin D is presently considered to be an immunomodulator which affects wide range of metabolic functions. It is implicated to have some role in several diseases like coronary artery disease, cerebral stroke, preeclamptic toxemia of pregnancy, immunity, etc. Now I am going to discuss about vitamin D deficiency manifestations. Vitamin D deficiency leads to a disease which is called rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults. Both the conditions are characterized by poor mineralization of bone leading to softening, deformities, and even fracture of bones. Common causes of vitamin D deficiency. First, nutritional deficiency due to reduced dietary intake, diminished exposure to sunlight, leading to decreased synthesis in skin, intestinal disease causing malabsorption of fat, as in pancreatic insufficiency, severe liver and renal disease, which affects activation of vitamin D into calcitriol. Rickets. Poor mineralization of bones leading to skeletal deformities in children causes rickets. Rickets may be of different types, such as renal rickets. Rickets resulting from severe renal disease like renal failure is called renal rickets. In this condition, one alpha hydroxylase enzyme activity is lost. So activation of 25 hydroxy D3 to 125 dihydroxy D3 does not occur in kidney. Active form of vitamin D is not formed, which leads to development of rickets. Vitamin D resistant rickets. Another type of rickets. Vitamin D resistant rickets occurs due to mutation in vitamin D receptor, leading to ineffective bone mineralization. Serum calcium level is low despite high calcitriol level. Osteomalacia. Poor mineralization of bone leading to decreased bone density in adults causes osteomalacia in adults. This causes bone softening, bone deformity. Sources of vitamin D: liver, egg yolk, fish liver oil are a rich source of vitamin D. Sun exposure of skin produces vitamin D. Vegetable oils are poor source of vitamin D. The daily requirement: children require 600 IU, adults require 400 IU, pregnancy and lactation require 600 IU. Vitamin D toxicity. Like vitamin A toxicity, vitamin D toxicity also occurs when substantially high doses are taken for prolonged period, such as 40,000 IU per day continuously. It is characterized by headache, nausea, vomiting, anorexia, polyuria, irreversible renal damage, and calcification in soft tissues like muscles, joints, etc. Thank you.